I woke up at 3 a.m. to my 15-year-old adopted daughter Maya, giggling on the phone in her room, but when I asked who she was talking to, she screamed, "No one," and turned bright red. I found a burner phone hidden in her drawer with messages from her birth parents who'd lost custody for neglect, coaching her through an elaborate 6-month plan to make me look mentally unstable. When I confronted her, she whispered, "Thanks for the 3 years of free room and board. My real parents say hi," while recording everything to use as evidence against me. I was fast asleep at 3 a.m. when I woke up to the sound of my 15-year-old adopted daughter Maya giggling alone in her room. We'd taken her in 3 years ago from a group home after her birth parents lost custody, and hearing her happy usually made my heart swell, but something felt off. So the next morning, I asked who she was talking to. "No one," she blurted, her face going completely red, like she was angry at me for even asking. That's when I knew she was hiding something. Over the next few weeks, she spent every weekend at volunteer work, but would never let me drop her off. And there were cracks in her stories. She'd say she was at the animal shelter but come home smelling like perfume and cigarettes, or mention volunteers with names that changed each time. I tried everything to connect with her. We spent more evenings together. I'd share stories about trusting parents, how I loved her no matter what, but she'd just say, "I know, Mom," before going on her phone and ignoring me. Then came the expensive gifts, designer clothes, new electronics, jewelry she tried to hide. When I asked where they came from, she claimed they were donations to the shelter she got to take home, but these were $1,000 items. One evening, I was putting laundry away when I found a burner phone hidden in her drawer. My hands shook as I opened it. The messages were from Mom and Dad with hearts. Photos showed Maya at restaurants, a nice house, shopping trips. My stomach dropped when I recognized them from old case files. The Murphys, her birth parents who'd lost custody for severe neglect and substance abuse. When Maya got home, I couldn't wait. I showed her the phone, kept my voice calm. "Honey, have they been contacting you?" She exploded. "They're my real parents. They're clean now. They have money. They want me back." I reminded her about finding her malnourished at 12, the substance den, the arrests. "People change," she screamed, then demanded privacy and locked her door. I stayed up all night researching. The Murphys shouldn't even know where we lived. This was a violation of the no-contact order. The next morning, I called her social worker, who said she'd investigate immediately. I also called the school to make sure Maya was safe there. But when I went to wake Maya for school, her room was empty, window open, everything gone. I called 911 immediately, gave them the Murphys' information. Within hours, police found her at a luxury apartment downtown. They brought her home, but something was wrong. Maya was cold, different. She kept saying I was controlling and paranoid. The officer pulled me aside. The Murphys had already hired lawyers, were filing for restored custody, claiming I was an unfit parent who made false accusations. That night, Maya accidentally left her school laptop open. I saw an email tab and my blood went cold. Months of messages between Maya and someone named KM, Christina Murphy. They detailed a plan. Maya would act out, document my paranoid reactions, claim emotional abuse. In exchange, they were paying her $500 monthly, promising a car at 16, freedom to date, no rules. The emails showed coaching. "Remember, baby, she's not your real mom. Just pretend a little longer." I screenshotted everything with my phone, hands shaking. But when I tried to show Maya, she laughed. "Those are fake. I wrote them for a creative writing project about manipulation. Ms. Patterson can confirm it." She'd already thought of everything. The social worker arrived the next day for a wellness check. Maya had called them herself, claiming I was having delusions about her birth parents. As I tried to explain, showing the screenshots, Maya sat there looking small and scared, occasionally